Conversations with Kenny.
This podcast is sponsored by Visibility Solutions Media.
He's the grandson of history and a man writing his own story. Today on Conversation with Kenny, I have with me the phenomenal Seyi Awolowo. Is an entrepreneur, an actor, and a media personality. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm sounding chilled.
I mean, it's a cold morning.
Yeah, it is. That's why I had to.
I noticed. It's nice sweet, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So I saw you on Brotherhood post Big Brother Naija. That was my first time of experiencing you outside of the reality TV tag and all that. What was the experience like for you playing that role? Kende. My name.
I mean, it was a very great one because that was that was like a debut set for me on a huge set with great people, Jadeshola Chiberu, great director and producer, the likes of Zubi, Toby Bakary, and the likes. I mean, I was excited because big names in the industry. So I knew I had to bring my A game and do my best because even prior to the house, I'd done a couple of, small budget movies or movies, but not exactly as big as that. That was my first time on a major set. Because when I say major set, I think sometimes they used to shoot like maybe 4 scenes a day, or like that kind of. They were really shooting to detail. So I mean, it was really exhilarating for me because I made sure that I tried my best to do my best, and I'm glad that a lot of people gave me good remarks about my acting in that particular movie.
Did that particular role get you more roles?
I can't say for sure, but I think so. I would like to believe so.
Or would you say it made people start paying attention to you, more attention to your acting talent?
Yeah, I think that's it. A lot of people now took a liking to me or took cognizance that, okay, this guy just has potential, or just might have potential, you know. I believe I'm a good actor too, but at the same time, other people say, see this scorecard now, you understand? They have to pass marks. Yeah.
So, let's talk about your acting right now. Why did you decide to give it a chance?
Okay, so it's not as if it was not always there. The acting side was let's say one of those things that were there, because growing up I used to be a model. I modeled a lot, and even a lot of the actors these days used to be models before as well, before they transitioned into acting. I did not quickly transition into acting like most of them, but I eventually did, and that was more or less like a year to the Big Brother year, that first Big Brother year. I think it was about 2017, 2018 was when I just started making an effort to try and act, 1 or 2 here and there. And I mean, so far so good. I would like to act more, but it's just that you can't say when the next big break will come. So, looking forward to it. Okay,
so let's move a bit from acting. We'll come back to it. You're an Awolowo, powerful name. I want us to go political now. So if your granddad were to be alive, what do you think he would say about Nigeria at the moment? Or maybe okay, let me put it aside on 2 ways. What he would say we're doing right as a nation, and what you feel he would probably say we're not doing right.
First things first, do I even have the right to speak on
behalf of my
like it's monumental size of shoes, a sage and more. Like, how exactly do I begin? I don't think he'll be very happy with us. I think he'll be seriously disappointed where we have gotten to. For someone that was a custodian of free education, and now education is on the brinks of, I don't even know the word to use for it, because now it's the capitalist, imperialist system has gotten deep into it, that now education is like, it's only for the elite and not for the everyday man. You have to be able to pay a very certain amount of money to be able to get the best of it, when on an average is terrible. And he didn't, I don't think that was the plan he had. He wanted everybody to have at the very least, a baseline education, affordable education that can help people transition or, see other options better, and not being coerced into doing what they believe they're supposed to do, if that makes sense. So right now, I don't believe he would be, I think you'd be very disappointed, especially that education in particular. Because
of the proponent of
exactly Western education. And it was when he did it in the Western region, as it was still open to everybody. It was not a matter of you are not Igbo, you are Hausa, you are not Yoruba, you are this. Everybody, as far as you're in the Western region, the Western protectorate. And please, I still stand to be corrected in case anybody has information that was wrong. But from my standpoint, what I saw was everybody benefited from it, because I counted a number of people from the east, from the north, from south. I said that as far as they were in the west, they went to school for free. Some of them got free feeding as well. So, I mean, right now, when you see all these things and they're making excuses for it as to why it is that way, I just wonder, like, if we could do it back then, based off what did we have?
Little resources.
Yes, like it was just agriculture, one or two that we were using to do, not alone now, that there's oil, they found new mineral, maybe rare earth minerals. There's a lot of other things that we could have used to generate income. And then announce the next thing, I'm still saying, no money is this, no money is that, but you're buying cars, no money this, no money that. Schools don't have, schools in people's local government don't have roof. They don't have chairs, but they are walking around with $100,000 wristwatches, or they want to sit down in SUVs worth billions. And when you now try and ask them, but you say, hey, you know, what do I need to know? Common sense. Before you start bringing all this, your supposed economical this or appearance that, like, the distance between $1 million and $1 billion is a far stretch. If you do the math of how many people you can pay with $1 billion salaries, it goes a long way. Even if you say you want to start chopping 1 million naira every day and you have $1 billion, you might not need to work until you die, because this is a lot of money. However way you want, if you say I'm not okay, please break it down for me. If you have to calculate it, how many millions make $1 billion? 999 millions plus one extra one is the billion.
Sure.
So why is it that the one person you steal 5 billion today, you want to steal another 5 billion tomorrow? Like, and then on top of that, you have to spend the money here, you can't spend the money there in other countries. You have to build industries here.
Yes.
You go and buy houses overseas that nobody will possibly live in for a while until the holidays. You say you put the house on Airbnb. Now the average man that is here, so I don't think he'll be happy at all with the decisions that our leaders have been making, even in the course of investments.
Yes.
Allegedly, our port is not our own because it is signed here. Our security is not our own because it is his partnership there. Our healthcare is in partnership with another country. So us, what about us? Like, the other day on what TV station, Arise News, there was the ambassador to a country in the Middle East. I was saying he would like Nigerian doctors to come to their own country. There was statistics earlier in the year said we only have 55,000 doctors available, and then still they try jackpot on a daily basis, as opposed to how many of us Nigerians that are here. 200 estimates. Like, why haven't they made that part of the healthcare lucrative enough for the doctors to want to stay here, or to travel here, to want to come and residency here?
Let's talk about the education sector, for example. I think the greatest impact has had on us as a nation is the young people.
Yeah.
So if you had to advise any young Nigerian right now when it comes to education, personal development, what would you tell them? Because right now the education sector is in a comatose state.
So an advice to young ones as regards education is a bit difficult, because at the same time, these things as choices, you need to make the right choice to be able to know what you like to do and how you want to do it. Like, you can force a donkey to the stream, but you can't force it to drink water.
Yes.
Right. And now I'll say, before we speak to the young ones, the people in charge of policies and all of that, I believe they need to start incentivizing the educational system. They need to start giving rewards to people that do well in the education, in education, because that's the start to it. When I was still growing up in school, being really intelligent or smart had its perks. You'd see scholarship advantages here. You'd see grants. Those kind of things were in play at the time. Even a bunch of the older people that are currently in government enjoyed some of all this kind of, this type of things. When state governments were paying for their students in other states, they were bursary department. It was not this terrible. That now you're now saying that because of NEL fund, it's a good thing, but these people are going to take a loan that will they pay or pay back? I'm not sure. But if they are to pay, where are now the jobs at the end of the tunnel that they used to pay? Because even currently we have a lot of people that don't have jobs.
Yes.
right? So if those people that don't have jobs right now have to pay back a loan that they might have taken while they were in school, how would they pay it? It's almost as if you're making a bargain with the devil. Like something that you can easily just do. I don't need to know about this nail fund. Why you tell? Next thing we are now here, education was subsidized. This or that. So if you if taking a subsidy away from power, if taking it away from petrol, if taking it more or less, I don't think it is on agriculture now education as well. So and it's as if the subsidy on security self don't even, or there's no, we can't even say what is. Because it's.
But what would you say?
This might sound insensitive, but you gotta find a way, one way or another, because the system literally looks and feels like it is rigged against everybody else that is not well-to-do. To be honest, even if you are well-to-do, all it might just take is just one other policy that just take everything away from you. So it's dicey. It's very shaky. It's very, very shaky. The same way a friend that I know that works in security said recently that the security personnel will not go against orders. So we need to make the right decision when you are coming out to vote. Because it's when you vote for the right people that they will tell them to do the right things. So we need to, so the young people also now, regardless of how much money you think you're making from, you need to know what you're about to do, because it is going to be what we'll live with for the next set of years. And this is not me trying to campaign against anybody or for anybody. It's just that common sense needs to come into play right now.
Okay, so you expressed your thought about this Olodo uprising. Uprising. OYC said, and what do you think? Because I find it, ridiculous that people are, when we are talking about intelligence and intellectual activities, taking background position, and virality, things that won't edify, taking the forefront, and people comparing it to bringing in materialism and prosperity and success. I find it very ridiculous. But what's your thoughts on that? That we're talking about intellectual stimulation. People are saying Pella get money pass YC, so YC doesn't have a right to talk about Olodo uprising.
So wow, as regards this, so I'll say it's a multifaceted problem to begin with, this Olodo uprising, because it's also as a result of corruption or bad leadership with policy building, not wanting to evolve our own educational system, still trying to stick to the old ways, not because over time things were happening, paradigm shifts, ideology shifts, things that the mode of learning was also shifting as well. That's when we were hearing something like Montessori, crèche, different means of education was coming to play, but we were still trying to be dogged in our ways, whereas we should have loosened up. People became visual learners. There are different people, and different strokes became, different strokes for different folks. However, we chose not to evolve. Now, in the current stage, we got to the part where social media came to play. People are now attaching this materialism and all these things. When they say, at least you get money, at least you don't get money, it comes back in the day. When I was a kid, there were a lot of illiterates that were stinkingly rich. As in, men that had multiple wives, children, they were rich. As in, they were so rich. As I know what I'm saying, but even in Ogun State, where I am from, there were a lot of rich businessmen that did not go to school. Even in this same Lagos State as well.
But some people tell you the fact that they have money doesn't make them Olodos.
Does not make them Olodos. You see, that's the thing. It's Olodo to a certain degree is relative. Let that first sink in. It's relative, right? But in this case that they've attached materialism to it, funny enough, a bunch of other people have even said things in this way that Olodos can make money, to be honest. The idea is that the general mindset of the average Nigerian, that you have to do something dull or you have to be stupid in order to earn, that's the real problem. We don't need to celebrate stupidity and let it translate into wealth. Whereas there are people that are studying themselves off, or they are brilliant just by birth. Because really and truly, there are a lot of brilliant people that just because they could not speak English, they were deemed Olodo back in the day. Whereas if you see them do math, it's on a different thing entirely. And this was what those fathers of time were. There were a lot of them that just had business acumen. They did not know how to write English, speak English, but they had the know-how to employ somebody that knew how to write English and speak English.
You need me to ask more questions around that. So, do you think English is the right?
Oh, it's unfortunate. It's not our. Oh, okay. Don't be so
but you think English is the how do I describe it now? English is the best way to communicate an idea.
No, it's
to
not.
Young people.
No, it's not. The Chinese, they speak Chinese. The Japanese speak Japanese. So that means clearly they think in their local dialect, which is fantastic.
So
I can't lie to you. I can't remember some I thought in Yoruba.
Do you think in Yoruba?
No.
You think in English?
Yeah, because that time when I was small, they used to beat me in school and speak Yoruba is vernacular. My mother tongue is vernacular. Imagine. So, and these things affect people because it's not everybody that's supposed to speak English. Or that we're supposed to speak English. Yes, it's a general, it's a language that is meant to be, I get it. Yeah, like Commonwealth, this I get it. But this is why I said our education system was also meant to have evolved as well. To make English a topic. So the people that are thinking about, okay, you want to go overseas or be in international, that would have been a serious criteria. That you have to understand or need to speak English. But every other thing could have been in local languages.
I even feel that some students or young people have been challenged with education, maybe the medium of communicating that idea to them.
That when I was in school, that was part of the thing. Because someone could not speak English well, I think I'm guilty because as of that time, that was the bar. You know, if you can't speak English, it was a problem. You will be deemed an olodo. Teacher will flog you. You will be bullied, more or less like you are bullied. You'll be bullied in class, whereas it's not your fault. English is not your language. But if it's that the person was speaking Yoruba, Igbo, or speaking his raw dialect, it would be easier, seamless. Because at that time, as opposed to now, our parents even spoke more of the local dialect at home.
Yes.
Right? Now, it's a handful of us that do it. Me, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not saying I don't do it as much.
How many millennials can even speak Yoruba?
I know, a good amount. A good amount can. A good amount can. I'm not going to a good amount can.
Okay.
But to write,
that's
it's another thing.
Have you ever been invited to participate in a Yoruba movie?
Yoruba movie? I think a couple of times, but have you? Yes. But I didn't have too much speaking roles to be precise. I don't like because if I'm going to go for a Yoruba movie right now, I'll still have to get a Yoruba teacher. I'll get a Yoruba teacher.
That's what I was going
to help polish up, so that my pronunciations will go right. Yes, I definitely will get a Yoruba teacher. And even it's because of timing and funding. Make I no go ask for a Yoruba teacher. I know if you pay the Yoruba teacher, but I'm looking forward to even getting a Yoruba teacher for myself and my family as well. Because I know like times whenever I watch some particular videos of Brazilians or Cuba speaking Yoruba, I'm jealous. There's this half I think he's a Portuguese boy or is it a Brazilian boy guy? I think he's in Osun State. Whenever he's speaking, they paying me saying my Yoruba no sweet like that guy Yoruba. And it was part of it back in the day. Even my Yoruba teachers were not so nice. To be honest, I'll be honest. Some of my language teachers in school were the meanest from primary school. They had one strong face. It was not encouraging, to be honest. But the English teacher was very nice. Literature teacher. My literature teacher, wow, Mr. Teacher, great guy. Yeah, I was looking forward to English but Yoruba class, if that teacher flog you, you must miss class. I think the language thing is something that should have, that's another part of our education that should have been worked upon. Like even if I told maybe there's some schools that were saying straight English is maybe private schools, right? Then the public schools that are in these regions, a school in the east, why are you not teaching them in Igbo? A school in the north, why are you not teaching them in Hausa? A school in the west, why are you not teaching them in Yoruba? A school in the south, depending the local government, why are you not teaching them in that local government? I mean, I know we have 774 local governments across board. In every single local government, there will be different demographics. One public school which I believe is what the number should be like. 774 local governments should have 774 schools that are free. Intelligent material is not celebrated. The algorithm, or let's say brands, or they want you to go and act a fool to generate numbers to sell their brand. And then in the long run, doesn't it look like you're incentivizing stupidity and dollar, as opposed to, putting up someone that is, this poetry that you just, spoken words, yes, thank you very much. Why are we not seeing more of those kind of competitions? Essay competitions with prices as much as 5-10 million naira. He said, writing competition 50,000, 100,000. And then for some, the reward for doing something intellectual or meaningful is not as much as if you're out there half naked, singing, it doesn't matter.
I want to put you on the spot right now.
Hell.
So, somebody said it started with, cowbell mathematics.
Yeah, that was a thing in my time. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It started when the compensation started reducing and BB Naija. so they said when an average cowbell competition, mathematics competition winner, maybe what, I don't think they even get up to 1 million. But the BB Naija winner would get like a 50 million. Sorry to put you on this, but what do you think? Objectively, what do you think about that? It's not even about reality TV shows now, but when we just started prioritizing, entertainment than education.
Yeah, that was a problem. Okay, so you can remember Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
That was a great show.
Speaker.
I think that was the one I was looking for. Speaker was a debate. I wanted to be on Speakers. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to. My school did not have this, but I wanted to be on Speakers.
You wanted to speak out?
Yeah, it was debate, and you win prizes for yourself and for school. And honestly, why they stopped doing that, I don't know, to be honest. But I believe that they should have been able to understand if the leaders at the time had our best interests at heart, they would have continued facilitating those shows.
Do you think the leaders are responsible?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm going to blame the child in school for not wanting. No, now when I was in school, I wanted to be on the debate team. I wanted to have the ability to go and represent my school. It was a cool thing. Like, that means I have a big brain, man.
Yeah.
Maybe they lied to us. I don't know. Maybe that. And just finish school. Once you are brilliant enough, good companies, which yes, they did pick. Good companies will pick the brightest minds. People were getting scholarships all the way from secondary school. People were getting scholarships already in university. I think organizations used to go and do scholarship programs
like Chevron.
100 level students. But now, where have you heard it? Never. I can't remember last time I heard anything like that, to be honest. If they are there, let us know so we can make more noise about it. But right currently, it's okay. Let me give you this information. You know that the Big Brother show is factored behind, or it is an emulation of a particular psychological experiment. It's called the Big Brother, where you observe a group of people in a confined enclosure where you can tweak the conditions as best to see their breaking point and their and all of that. It is an actual experiment. So now, the people that are doing the experiment use it to tell the mindset of the general populace, where they weigh more, and it's meant to be used as a tool to understand how to help your people evolve. Unfortunately, it has gone past that here. For us, it's just plain old entertainment. I think that's one thing. It's now just straight up entertainment. Now, for example, I don't see why in the house there are no maybe like every week there should be something educative going on, like a debate. No, like yes, it happens. Most of their tasks, some of their tasks, but the most celebrated of the things we do in the house, or we're doing in the house, were the parties.
So who is responsible for that? I don't think
the organizers. I can't point fingers at anybody because I do not know how the hierarchy works or who is thinking about it or what's thinking about. But I think that this is the part where our own government officials said they can be proactive enough to want to include it in the show. If you know that this show gets to millions of young Nigerians, I think that that's a perfect avenue for you to showcase or to orientate Nigerians as to what's going on, instead of just leaving it bare out to entertainment. If the federal government or the state government or the government parastatal pays for a week, or they get a week or 2 weeks in a house, or they set a particular, that a limit or something like an exam or a test. I don't know, I'm just saying like that, okay, during the course of this show, let them be able to pass this message, or let them be able to interpret this or showcase this. It will actually enter Nigerians' brains, because a lot of people do watch the show, correct? So why are they not doing it? We have the National Orientation Agency collecting monies, but how often do you get a message from them sensitizing you to the things that are happening in the country? Whereas I would like to think that they at least maybe they for join body with Big Brother.
The Big Brother.
Why? They are meant to be a tool to your own success. Why are you beefing them? Why are you in competition with the brand? They are doing their own thing. They want to make money now. The first thing is business still. They got to make money. So now why are you not working alongside them, with them, or they're working for you in a type of way that it helps you do your job quicker, better? But no, the money just don't go somewhere. Maybe they don't go out of the 98 billion, which was the last one I saw in the budget, to chop rice. Or who knows? So maybe that's why they're dulling people down and looking forward to the show so as to distract me, because I'm not like, the first time I properly went through the Nigerian budget was just this past couple of weeks.
What made you start paying attention?
Everything that's happening now. Okay, so for me, during the course of politics, I figured that before anything was going to get phenomenally good, something bad will happen, or there will be a drought, or there will be a tightening or a bottleneck. So because during the course of the bottleneck, you'll be able to see things at a good perspective. Just like when they say your body fasts. Once in the course of depriving your body of some certain things, it will repair itself, and you notice other things that are wrong, and from there you'll be able to improve, more or less. So why as Nigerians are we not doing this same thing to improve ourselves? Why, but now instead I'm just saying, campaigning before election season, asking what they've done, talking about policies that have only favored a particular demographic more. Then other statements that are being made with a lot, you see the insensitivity, the very insensitive statements, and you wonder like, but at a point in time you probably were poor. And then you got successful and got rich. Because all of them in government cannot tell me that all of them were born with silver spoons. Right? They all cannot say that they were all born with silver spoons. Every single one of the political class. Not all of them were born. Some of them came from plastic, wooden, or no spoons at all. Now you've gotten to a place where you have a silver spoon in your mouth. Why are you now not remembering that there are a lot of people with plastic, wooden, or no spoons at all? You're not making policies and making it seem, make them not say I rude. And arrest me, but you get where I'm coming from with that. So if they have our best interests at heart, they'll be able to see, they'll be creative enough to create the avenues for us to push forward. I will not have the chance to complain or criticize, because we have opportunities in front of us to try and make these things. We want to make this money. We want to make life easier. Nobody wants to suffer. Yeah, there's some people that want to eat soft life without doing work. But I believe in Nigeria, there's a lot of us Nigerians that are willing to work to make the money, and we don't mind paying taxes.
As long as
we
live in a working nation.
Yeah. I mean, and of which taxes is not for Africans, though. Let's not get these things straight. Taxes was meant for regions that were close to barren lands or didn't have proper resources. In terms of, and taxes were more or less like to raise monies for wars. That was when taxing came into play. When a particular king needed to raise money for his army, he needed to tax the people to be able to pay the loans that he was getting from specific families. And taxation became a thing. Some people use taxes for the right reasons. Some people are using it for the wrong reasons. Countries built them, they developed themselves up to a certain degree based off taxes, correct?
Yeah.
Some other countries, they dug themselves into the grave with taxes. So, and then you ask, who is with my tax money? You now see one guy in a G-Wagon. public staff. You're in a 400 million naira truck.
Crazy.
They not tell you. I used to work before I became a public official. So why can't you tell them to not buy SUV for you when you got into office? Or why can't you, that you were rich before you came into office, knowing fully well that the Nigerians are hungry in your constituency? They say, no, let's reduce my pay. You by yourself, you should. You're meant to cut your money by at least. Why are you giving me 10 million naira to just come and sit down how many times a month? When there's some people that are going to work 9 to 5, 7 days a week, and they're telling them that their minimum wage 70,000 is not bad.
Who would have thought we want to pay our own taxes?
I see what you did there. Nice one.
We want to pay our own taxes. So when we come back from the break, I would ask you questions around promotions on Nollywood and what the First Lady said about. You know what I want to talk about. We'll come back from the break. We'll be right back.
What does success mean to you? To a singer, success is about selling out a concert and having hit songs. To a filmmaker, success is about fans raving about his or her blockbuster movie. To an entrepreneur, success is about converting prospects into lifelong customers. For us at Visibility Solutions Media, our success is when we help you successfully tell your story and win in the marketplace. We produce videos that matter, media campaigns that sell, content that puts your brand in the spotlight. In short, we are the one your brand needs today and forever. Visit us at vsmpr.com or call 0805 468 0266.
Welcome back from the break. This is the Conversations with Kenny. I would say I've heard the phenomenal Seyi Awolowo. Let me ask about the Awolowo name. I haven't touched on that just briefly. What is it? How was it like? Growing up with that surname. Was it a burden, or were you under pressure?
It was a lot of both. It's a double-edged sword, because you have the people that like you, you have the people that don't like. You have the people that rejoice when they hear the name, you have the people that are envious of it. So, and that's another thing, you can't be too sure. Because some people say, what about, but in the back of their head, they have that scorn, like, what a privileged child, And
do you see yourself as a privileged child?
As much as I would like to say yes, I would also say no, because we're conservatives. If I was truly a privileged child, I would have been one of the sponsors of Big Brother. Because they say that and I ask them, so where is it? Like I ain't in a Rolls Royce. I'm not in a helicopter. I'm just living a normal life, and I'm trying to make money. I'm taking my ideas to people. How can you finance this for me? I'd like to work with you on this. I like to. So how exactly am I being privileged? If I'm privileged, everybody will tell me yes. Abi, privilege I have, but how come I'm still maintaining my champion? Where's the privilege there? You get, okay, fine. I walk into a room, you acknowledge my aura. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Some people, that's part I say. Some people like, some people don't like. Now nobody has ever seen when the people that don't like are interacting with me. Probably maybe a security personnel or an immigration officer or any of that. Nobody's there, but they only see when I'm enjoying the perks of. So you see, everybody choose to see and observe or to show what is going on according to their own understanding. For me, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I do enjoy the one or two perks when I walk into an office and your grandfather was a great man. Don't worry, let me handle this for you. Thank you. Yes, I enjoy those parts. There, it is there. I miss a flight and someone else says, let me pay for your ticket. Wow, I enjoy those things. Yes. I'll not lie. But then again, nobody sees the parts that I do not enjoy. When people are bad-mouthing me, saying I'm arrogant, that's why I should not get a job, I'm difficult to work with because I'm this. I'm confident I'm not arrogant. Sorry, get the message. Because I'm not succumbing to your BS does not mean I'm arrogant. Yes, now you want me to peck your yash with shit inside, and I'm telling you your shit inside, go and clean it. Then I might have an idea. Maybe I will consider pecking it. But you see, if I can't peck it to shit inside, I'm arrogant. Excuse me, you will not peck yash with shit inside, and if you decide to, that's your problem. You get so everybody have their own. So however way you want to see it is, I can only just show you to the best of my ability, or you witness it when you get to know me. But Nothing else I can do. So yeah, there are perks. There's a downside, but that's just life. Yin and yang. You can't have everything all. Even the richest families or the most comfortable people, they have the downsides that not everybody's looking at. Everybody shouts, "I'm going to get money. I'm going to get money." Do you know the kind of headache he has? Do you know the kind of toothache he might be suffering? Hey, do you know the kind of stress? You know if it's maybe it's hire killer that are knocking every time, sending explosive bomb. You don't know.
What's the biggest misconception? I think we just touched on it. I'm not very sure if that's the answer. But what's the biggest misconception you think people have about you?
That I'm arrogant.
That's why I say, I think
They just believe, naturally, he's arrogant. Oh, too bad. It's until you get to know me or you experience me, then you can be able to tell. But if you stand from afar and you throw stupidity my way, am I supposed to take it lightly? I'm supposed to just embrace your stupidity. Oh, wow. No, now. I'll let you know now.
Let's talk about promotions, Nollywood. While we're off air, we're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you think an actor should always promote? I am of the opinion, as a matter of fact, I did something on it on Instagram. I'm of the opinion that you shouldn't take a job you won't promote. That's my opinion. But what do you think about it generally? You play in the ecosystem.
Okay, so now you see, passion for the job and the business of the job are two things, right? I'm passionate about a particular script. Oh wow, without even being asked, I just might promote it. But the business part of it, I'm not supposed to, because what did you pay me for? Did you pay me to come and act in the movie, or you are paying me to come and promote the movie?
But promoting the movie is still part of the whole process. Staying in the movie, they don't show your face.
How is promoting the movie that I just acted? How is that part of the whole process? It's not. Promotion, that's why there's a marketing team that are meant for promotions. They have a budget. They budget for promotions and marketing. Do I get out of their cut? No, I only get paid to act, to be on set, to be another person. That's it. Now, I understand I'm in the movie. Probably I'm a lead role. I'm not the lead role, but I have a significant why not? If I really did enjoy the experience on set and all of the above, it would be effortless. I'll not even think twice. I will be promoting the movie in my sleep. But if I'm maybe not exactly the major role, I'm paid a particular amount that is not even close to, why can't you pay me to come back and market?
So what's your take on, so would you embrace maybe a 2-day content shoot that is different from the initial script?
Okay, so that's another thing why they say you need to have a good team around you if you are in the, and I know that producers will say they don't want to talk to your manager. Which is another, you see, they don't want to be professional, but they want you to be professional according to their terms and conditions. Because if you have a good management, they would ask, so what is going to be the compensation for him coming to promote?
I will not say.
If you say no, they can go and tell everybody that you're difficult to work with, which might be part of the thing that are affecting a lot of actors. You get, because that's like automatic blacklist, because they are all friends, they all know themselves. So they say it's difficult to work with. Nobody's going to want to come and work with you. They'll it's very, whereas not knowing that you probably might have other things you need to do or you are doing. And besides, time is money. You want me to come and use my time to help you make money, but you don't want to give me more money.
But it's to help promote a movie featured in.
Okay, let's fast forward to some instances that after when the movie really did well, did they actually go back and pay some more money?
So you think they should pay some more money?
No, let's say we shoot a really good film.
Yeah.
You're now coming back to come and do aggressive marketing, meet and greet, dancing for the video, jumping from a break, different type of things to promote, right? And then because of promotion now, this movie now does significantly well. Let's say you you beat a new record, 3-4 billion naira in box office. Do you think they actually call the actors back? Every single one of them to top up their monies? I don't think so. Because I don't even see royalty clauses in contracts, which is meant to be an option.
Yeah.
Like, I can't pay you so much now, but let me, at least, okay, you can't pay me this much. Take royalties from it. If I give me royalties, you don't need to ask me to promote. I will promote. Because I know that the recurrent funds is going to keep coming without you even telling me, so I will promote.
So why are actors not asking for it? It's not working with Nollywood.
That is part of the part that they will tell you are difficult. When you start asking for those kind of perks, those kind of things, you are negotiating too much. You are already doing too much. They don't like it when you do too much. They don't enjoy it when you or you think you know more. No, they tell you that you have to be a certain kind of way in order to be able to ascend the ladder. So you have to be careful, because you have to be careful who you offend and who you don't offend at the same time. Because as there's cabal in politics, there's cabal in the industry. In all industries, they always have their little, should I say, syndicates or groups that pass messages amongst themselves. So most people play it safe half the time. Like, let me not offend this one, or let me not offend that one. But then again, sometimes they're selling themselves short. And, it's a problem in the long run.
Okay, so as we round off, because I know time is fast spent, so I want to do a rapid fire.
Okay.
To you. Fame or peace?
Peace. Peace.
Acting or business?
Currently, I'll choose business.
One Nigerian you admire?
Currently. Oh, from back in the day up until now.
Maybe they are present or...
Seyi Awolowo.
Obviously. One habit every Nigerian you should develop.
One
habit every young Nigerian should develop.
Habit. Emotional intelligence is... wow, a habit. Sorry, I know it's rapid fire, but...
Yeah, you can't...
self-worth. No, self-love. Self-love, I think. Because if you have self-love, you can be able to understand what love coming to you feels like. You get, if you really truly respect and love yourself, you can tell when you are being disrespected or when you are being respected. You can tell when you are being treated right, and you know when you are treating other people wrong, and when you'll be able to have that emotional intelligence to know what is right, properly right and wrong, and it's not a matter of convenience. That you know when to admit to a fault, because you like it when other people admit to their faults in your own scenario. So I think self-love is a very important thing.
The love question will be my last question, but okay. I have a question for you here. Complete this sentence. Nigeria will become a better country when, in your own opinion?
Nigeria will be a better country when we start telling ourselves the truth and acting on it.
When we start telling ourselves the truth
and acting on it.
Okay, so do you think love in this generation has become largely transactional?
Yes. Yes. Across board.
So what do you think about what goes on social media? People would say, I saw a viral video where a lady said, I know if they do my guy when they end, when they reach. I don't know if you saw that video, one Gen Z body like that.
You kind of advance a Gen Z what?
A body.
Yeah, you make yourself as body. So hello, like I said, self-love first. When you actually really love yourself and you understand true values, you recognize when love comes to meet you. You know what a red flag is. You know how to treat a red flag. You know how to treat a green flag. You know what a yellow flag looks like. It's not rocket science, right? Because you truly care about yourself. You are not going to want to wara in lay. You're not going to want to step into shit. You're not going to want to wear white and pour palm oil on it. You understand it because your core values are on check. You know that I do not like this type of disrespect. I do not want to be insulted. So you will not insult another person or disrespect the other person unless the person brings it to you. You understand what balance truly is. You will be able to see reason when it is presented to you and not be arguing. Give me facts to a truth. No. When you hear the truth, it will ring properly. It will resonate with you. Not that, prove it. No. You will be able to backcam when you have been beaten in a conversation or yes, yes. It's not as if you now want to be looking for, now let me attack his character next. Because you know that you will not like it, so you will not do it.
Great. Final question. Does fame put you under any kind of pressure?
Oh yes, it does.
It puts you under pressure?
It puts anybody and everybody under pressure. Like I said, when you asked me a question, fame or peace, I said peace. I can go about my normal life. I can, if I was not famous, I'll fly Okada. It's sweet. The breeze is not bad. When frustration they catch you for the street and you climb Okada, no matter the hot sun, the breeze that will blow you will give you, it will relax you.
I don't want a situation where somebody will just be.
You guys is now messing someone. You guys, or you go out, you enter Buka, you want to shop one nice local amala. Someone says, everybody broke. I just want to shop the amala now. Kilo shell, what are you doing? Or I'm wearing a t-shirt I like. I say it's good. That's why I like the t-shirt. That's the reason. I bought it for a reason. Like, you have peace of mind. Nobody will need anybody to come and tell you how to live your life. You are meant to be this. This is what I'm meant to say. It's almost when you become famous as if you cannot make mistakes anymore.
Do you think celebrities should repeat clothes?
Why not?
Do you repeat clothes?
Why not? Rani. It's not free money. Maybe that's is it free money? If it's free, if they are dashing, I will collect it and wear it once. But if I buy it with my hard-earned cash, why can't I wear it again?
Are you concerned about, what people would say on social media? There was years back, there was a particular celebrity. I don't want to mention his name. Let me even mention his name. Azados. I think I saw a video where they made a picture of him. He wore their clothes. Maybe say early January 2026. He now made another video of where he wore it in, let's say maybe July, and he started,
6 months apart.
Even if people started,
maybe doesn't even be by 6 months apart.
So people now started lashing out on him, condemning him on social media.
I'm saying they are all mad. Are they giving him food to eat? Are they paying his bills? What are they doing for him exactly? When last did they say they want to go and restring his songs? When last did they say they want to do something that will help him grow? When last did they, who are you that you just come online and believe you have to come and tell someone? You that are writing it, you are poor, not broke. You in particular, you are poor. Mentally, you are very poor. No matter how much more money that kind of person has, he can never make the right decision. Because you see somebody okay. Let me try and draw now. I show a B of party. Right? Let's say one passion. The Ashoke is, or the Ankara is fine. I buy it. I sew it. My tailor sews it nicely. Would I find similar? I should not wear it again because it's for your party. Why? So that means so there's no point in me buying why did I buy it in the first? So there's no reuse value. I cannot use it again.
The reuse value.
Yeah, that's why I got it the first time now. If it's that one, then maybe when I was sewing, I should have turned it to rag and worn it out now. So I know I'm not going to wear it again. But it doesn't make sense that you now want to go and start trolling or howling the chap that you are broke. You see, because of fame. No.
Final question. I know I mentioned final question because when you keep talking, I keep having more. So you mentioned something about legends. You spoke about their music legends. Legends in the industry, and all that. But okay, Kofi recently said he had discovered that young Nigerians don't want legends to surface. Like wait till they do. Your time don't pass. Do you think we honor legends enough?
To a certain degree, no. But then again, do these legends actually respect themselves?
Oh, you think they don't respect themselves?
Are you worried? No. The right thing, you see, sometimes we label the wrong people as legends as well. We do make that mistake of giving the wrong titles to the right titles to the wrong people too, right? And that will now cast a negative shadow on others. You get. So at the same time, how well do you carry yourself that you should be respected? Because at the same time, you have, as I said, self-respect, self-love. Like, you know how to carry yourself and not dabble into the things that will cause disrespect. Now, in the course of why can't they come back? As far as they have the talent, they can always come back.
Even when they are making efforts to come back, they hear that kind of music again.
Then they need to keep trying harder, or they rebrand, or they reposition themselves. It's just the way. The only thing constant in this life is change. When everything has changed when they were changing from analog to digital, everybody had to switch now. From cassettes to CD, we all had to switch now. From CD to MP3s, we all had to. You get start changing starting the course of time. Two-Face has been a legend since back then. From cassette, he has gotten now to streaming. He doesn't have two heads. He's doing it. He's dropping new music. He's collaborating with the people he needs to collaborate at the right time. He's inside when he needs to be inside. He's outside when he needs to be outside. Same goes for a lot of people across board. LD The Don dropped a track recently. I Wish You Well.
Somebody said it's AI.
Robbing because of the video that he did. Are you kidding me? Then they don't know who Eddie Don is. Eddie Don, there's a video from back in the day that it was from what the bait he dropped on, like Nigerians. Before you say the stupid things you say, you need to do your homework. It's fact, because I mean they just jump off Facebook. The first thing they see, they use it as their reaction.
The guy did an entire video.
He used AI to create the video.
No, a guy did an entire reaction video, analyzing this video, saying he did saying
video now.
Saying the video. I'm even talking about the voicing of the song, saying the voice is too clean, it's too deep. So Kofi now even educated him that he needs to go and listen to the audio of
this guy? Who is that guy again?
I know
you say I'm more yai. You permit my language. I'm more. Who is he? Like who is the he that now suddenly just came out to say he has the right to go and break down the track and say it's AI or not? Okay, now let me sound ignorant. Other people that are making music with AI and cashing out, are they silly? Are they going to help LD to pay his bills where he is? He came up with the idea to create magic with AI. He's adapting to the time. You still want to go and crucify him. So wait, can we say double standard 2 and 3 because you want to help, you want to do what for who, or you want to act as a voice of reason or relevance? Shut up, my friend. You do know how many hours? Okay, he used I'm not seconding that motion, but okay, let's say he did. Do you know how many hours it might have taken him to get to that completion? How many prompts he had to put in? How many back and forth he did? Do you know? No. But you think you are your own camera. It's AI. Oh no, do.
Uprising.
That's an opposing one. Because you see, that's someone that knows tech and is still empty in the air, because now you want to pull another person down instead of you to use him to preach to other people that see these are avenues that you all can try and explore. These are the other avenues. And just so we clear, AI is coming for a lot of use jobs these days, child. Just so we are clear. So we'll go AI nation. If don't be smart about it. But he could have easily educated a lot of people from that standpoint. Instead of him trying to drag
AI.
Exactly. Instead of him trying to drag LD down. And that track is on repeat in my car. Because even what he was saying, the song itself is real live. You want the women, you want this, you want go Singapore from Dubai. You get it. It's real life. So
exactly.
And he's a legend from Tribesman. I know him. What? Oh, Shiza. Oh,
thank you.
Nigerians.
I want to thank you. I want to present my book to you.
Oh wow. Copy.
We want to read Nigeria of Olodo's.
Media money. Oh yeah.
So we want to appreciate you for coming on the show. Do you have any final words maybe to your fans or those who have been supporting your brand?
Final appreciation primarily to everybody that supported my Shokoto business, my small SME. Yes, I did these Shokotos and different type of new designs out. You would have been seeing it on inside on the gram, but the gram is fond of taking page down. I don't know what I did, and if it's people that are reporting my small business, I'm trying to pay bill before next year. I'll see that I'm not providing for my family now. Because that's the thing now, they'll come after you, they'll take you before, and they now want to come and search after you because you are lazy. Whereas you don't realize because of you people that you are attacking someone's business, reporting Kenny. So I do Shokoto business, I show Shokoto, Yeah, and I appreciate every single person that's even on my page, following me personally, supporting me from the shadows, from my front, from the back. Every single one, management /AP, you get my G, all my brothers in the, Ebisara, I got love for every single person that I promote as best as I can. Even this dress is by a comic company that, I mean,
Nigerian made it.
Yes, actually, it's in Nigeria, so I mean, every single person, and another thing to every single youthful person, please broaden your horizon. Don't stay stuck in a box. Read books. It will help you see the world in a different light. Online is not as reliable as it once was. So you people need to be smart about it. You people say conspiracy theories, but half the conspiracies from the 90s actually have come to pass now. And if it's like you people were reading those books that time, you'll be able to read between the lines. One book to go and read is Animal Farm by George Orwell. Maybe that might help you put a lot of things in perspective and help you look at Nigeria as a whole, and you'll be like, oh wow. Because a lot of things are happening, but I think ignorance is convenient. So guys, read a book. I just got one.
Animal Farm.
George Orwell, once you read that first one, check for his remaining books. You guys will be surprised.
Great stuff. Thank you, Seyi Awolowo, for coming on the show. It's been an explosive conversation we've had today. Thank you for coming. We wish you the best.
Thank you very much.
In your journey. God bless you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.